it is Saturday morning and I just got ready. I thought I would actually catch up on the previous clips because I always tend to vlog some bits and pieces throughout the week and then I completely forgot to catch you up on the weekends when I pick up my camera. So my friend Amélie is actually visiting from France this week and she's actually leaving tomorrow. She was visiting this entire week. So I caught up with her. I hadn't seen her in more than a year, which I didn't realize at first, and it had been so long. So we just caught up. During my work week, we went to Bryant Park Grill for lunch and that was so good. Honestly, I love the vibe. They have a beautiful tent outside in the kind of fall winter months, but that is heated, so it's just like super cozy. The menu was great. Apparently it's a little like controversial. Some people don't necessarily like it. We had a great time, honestly, and it was really good. So I would definitely recommend. And then, so that was on Thursday, and then yesterday on Friday, I had, for my lunch, I basically went to Bryant Park again and I picked up like a little Angelina tea at their location on 6th Avenue, and then I walked around a little bit. It was the perfect fall day, so I really like made the most out of my work day yesterday. And then after work with Amélie, we went to Cipriani Dolci, which is in Grand Central, and the restaurant actually overlooks the entire hall of Grand Central. So it's, I wanted to take her to like an iconic New York place but not cliche, so I think that's definitely a great place to achieve that if someone is visiting, or if you just want like a beautiful New York experience in a landmark, for example. That's the way to go. And the food was delicious. I had a soup because I wasn't very hungry, but she had like the ravioli. It was really good. So we had a great night. Went to bed quite late, but woke up kind of early this morning, and today we have such a fun day actually, because this morning, so I got ready. I'm gonna film a little get ready with me before we leave, and I want to show you some products actually that I got this week as well. But this morning, so it's Mary's birthday next Wednesday, and because she's going to be leaving next week to go back like for her birthday celebrations, we're going to celebrate today in New York. And so this morning we are going to leave. We're going to take some birthday pictures for her and just walk around the neighborhood a little bit, and then we have a reservation at Petite Boucherie, which is a delicious French restaurant. They have obviously La Grande Boucherie, I think it's on 52nd or something like this, and then they have different locations throughout the city. And as a French person, I think it's like the best French food in New York. So I haven't been to all the French restaurants, but it is absolutely excellent. And it's actually an invite through Boucherie, and they've invited me in the past, like last Christmas, to see their Christmas menu, and I think it was also last summer or something like that. The experience has always been like 10 out of 10. So if you're looking for good French food in New York, that's like my #1 recommendation always. So we're going back there for brunch today, and we're going to Petite Boucherie, which is their smaller location in the West Village, and I've never been to this location before, so I'm very excited to go. And we're going to celebrate her birthday there today, and then I am coming back uptown and I'm seeing Amélie for coffee. We're going to go to Ralph's, which is funny because the first time I went to Ralph's in New York was when I was interning back in 2019, and Amélie also visited me and we went to Ralph's as well. So it's kind of full circle this time around that I'm actually living here. We're going to do that, probably go on like a long walk in the park or something like this. And that's pretty much it for today, which is already very busy. But tomorrow I'm actually so happy because I have wanted to do this for weeks but never managed to squeeze that in. But it's gonna be a full day just for me. I am not planning anything. I'm not seeing anyone. I don't have any coffee dates or lunch, brunch, whatever, and I haven't booked a workout class either, which is probably the first weekend it happens in like a year or at least 6 months, honestly. But I'm just gonna take the entire morning to go on a super long walk in the park, listen to a podcast, grab coffee or something without being rushed, because I have done that over the past few weeks, but very quickly and in a rush. So I'm gonna take the entire day for me. I'm gonna do some grocery shopping, take my time to actually do that, and I'm gonna edit the vlog in the afternoon. So it's more about like, this vlog is more about today than tomorrow, but I will show you still like the park and everything because it's absolutely gorgeous at the moment. Like from now until mid-November, it's gonna be absolutely glorious in New York. So very excited. So tomorrow is gonna be more of a chill day on my end. But anyway, I did some beauty shopping this week, and I also did some Amazon shopping, which I'll probably show you tomorrow or end of day today. I actually purchased the Alexa for my bedroom so that I can control like the lights and things like that for in the morning, and have like a speaker to listen to my podcasts and music in the morning. I need to unbox this. I also bought like a few other like useful things for the apartment, so I might show you this too. And I actually bought a new like little tripod with ring light and everything because this little setup is a little wonky. But in the meantime, I bought some things from Sephora this week, which I thought I would show you. So the first one, I'm actually wearing it right now. It's the wet stick from Kosas, and it is so good. It feels like you're not wearing anything or just like a lip balm, like super nourishing lip balm, which is always what I love, because like I love the Giorgio Armani gloss, for example. It's definitely one of my favorites, but it's a bit more sticky, or even the Tower 28. But this one is amazing, honestly. I think it's definitely my new favorite. I know I say that every time I get something new, but really good. It's that beautiful kind of pink, light pink color, and I think this shade is it's the baby rose shade. So I will link it, and I really like it because it closes automatically like this, so pretty cool. So highly recommend this one. It's only, let's say, $24, because for example like the Giorgio Armani are much more expensive, so I think for $24 it's a really good one. The second thing I have tried and that I have on today as well that you can't see, it is this face primer from Refi. I think you can say Refi, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Refi from Jess Hunt, and it's my first time buying from this brand. So it's this one. It's the Blur and Hydrate primer. And because I tend to have very dry, dehydrated skin, so I wanted to have finally a primer before I wear makeup in the morning, because I wasn't using a primer until now. So it is so good. It adds like a little layer to your skin. I mean, for people using a primer, you know what it is, but it just hydrates your skin, but doesn't, I don't know, it prepares your skin so well for makeup. And I feel like my foundation, or I'm using the IT Cosmetics, let me show you actually. Yeah, the moment I'm using this, which is the CC cream from IT Cosmetics, and it is so good, but it just glides on after the primer. It is incredible. Like, it just melts your makeup, but in a good way. So I absolutely love this this primer. I think it was $34 if I'm not mistaken. I also love the packaging, by the way. And then the third thing that I bought, which I haven't tried yet, so I don't know if it's good, but I wanted, because I'm using the CC cream right now, but I also wanted like a proper foundation, because I ran out of the Ilia Skin Tint and I ran out of the Armani, which I really like, but I wasn't ready to spend $70 on it. Maybe it's a bit less, but I wasn't ready to spend $70 on a foundation right now, especially because I still have like the IT Cosmetics one. So I bought the Rare Beauty foundation. So I haven't tried it yet. The color seems really nice, and the sales assistant actually recommended that I use a primer with this one if I have dry, dehydrated skin. So that's why I bought the other one. But I will try it on probably when I finish the IT Cosmetics one and report back. But it's obviously like not the same color, so I might do a mix at some point, because this one is a bit too dark, but I managed to blend it in quite well. So we'll see. But I love the packaging of this one as well. It's just so pretty. So that's what I was up to this week, and that's what I'm gonna be up to today. Yeah, I'll just take you with me for this fun weekend. I'm gonna shoot a little get ready with me now. We're just gonna get cracking with the day and the birthday celebrations. This is actually my outfit of the day. Sorry, Mary's blow drying her hair in the background because we're getting ready. But I'm wearing this beautiful Cezanne blazer that I think I showed you last week. And then my little Polo Ralph Lauren sweater, Hermes belt, these H&M jeans that I just can't stop wearing. They are perfectly cut and I love them so much. They might still be on sale under $25, so really worth it. Then my Chanel flats, Celine bag, and my new Saint Laurent sunglasses. That's the look for today. Afternoon, everyone. I just came back home and oh my goodness, we had such a good time at Petite Boucherie. So it was my first time going to this location, and I have to say, I think it's my favorite because it's much more like in close quarters, and it's not very, I mean, it's kind of crowded during brunch, but it's a bit more cozy, let's say. So I would definitely recommend going there, even more than La Grande Boucherie. I think their brunch menu is not necessarily the same at all locations, but it was just so delicious. We had a little bit of everything on the menu. We got like the escargot, obviously like snails as appetizers, and then delicious like goat cheese salad, and then we had the steak frites obviously, and we did like Norwegian eggs or something, like kind of an egg benedict kind of situation but with smoked salmon. It was absolutely delicious. And then for dessert we had kind of a Basque cheesecake, which is kind of a mix of two different French desserts, and then the crème brûlée obviously. So that was absolutely excellent, and I am never disappointed when I go there, honestly, and it's always such a pleasure to share about their different locations and their food because it is top notch. And as a French person, I can tell you that it was very, very good. So if you're looking for great French food in the US, and especially in New York, I would highly recommend you stopping there, and it is definitely worth the price because I feel like here in the US, it's definitely like French food seems very fussy and overpriced. Whereas when you're in Paris, it's just like $20 for the same thing you pay 40 or 50 here, which is kind of funny when you think about it. I would definitely go back and always recommend that French place in New York. Now I'm back home. I think I might just like vacuum, tidy up a little bit, and then I'm gonna meet Amélie for coffee, and actually don't really want a coffee, so I might do just like a tea or something because I had coffee at lunch again. I'm gonna meet her up, and I think I'm actually gonna get changed, get in like leggings and sneakers so we can walk around the park a little bit. And I really want to wind down early tonight because I'm still a bit tired from going to bed very late last night. I think I'm gonna do that, change now, and then head back again. We actually celebrated Mary's birthday at the same time today for lunch. So her birthday is next week, but we thought it would be like a good occasion to properly celebrate her birthday. So I'll actually post a little story on Instagram. You might have seen it by now, for like blowing the candles and everything. So yeah, that was very nice. So she has never been to France before, so we were actually talking about this and how we would love to like organize a trip or something where I take her to Paris in a way, and where I show her around, because I think having kind of a local with you, not that I'm local from Paris, but someone who speaks the language and is able to, you know, I mean, I've lived there before, so I think it's nice when you have someone, especially when you don't speak the language. So we were thinking about this, to do that in the next few years, to really be able to organize a trip like this, because obviously it's a big trip to do something like this. But the same thing that I'm doing with Sasha and Christy, actually, in a couple weeks to Paris and London, and they're coming from Newport Beach. They haven't been to Paris in a while, so it's kind of it's gonna be kind of the same vibe. So yeah, I hope I can take Mary one day, because that would be absolutely amazing to be able to show her around my favorite places and things like that, especially because she has never been. So I feel like that would be a great thing to do and to plan. Anyhow, I'm gonna get changed, get cracking, and I'll take you with me to Ralph's. I'll probably show you like my little addition to the apartment tomorrow, like I got the Alexa and everything. I might unbox this tomorrow rather, because I don't think I'll have the time today. But yeah, I will see you very soon. Everyone, welcome back to the vlog, because I feel like we have done so much today, or is it just me? But actually Emily came to the apartment. I showed her the apartment a little bit, and I'm so disheveled. I actually just changed again because I want to show you something. I'm not wearing any jewelry, but it's a little messy, but anyway. And then we just went to Ralph's. We just had a little coffee to go, and then walked to the park, to the conservatory water, and then we did a little tour of the Halloween houses, which I think she really liked because it's something that is very American, and then there are just so many beautiful like townhouses decorated in the neighborhood. So just showed her around a little bit, and then came back home, and I picked up a parcel on the way because I was waiting for a new pair of shoes, of boots, that it's kind of the last pair of boots that I wanted to add to my kind of collection now that I have seen that some like wide calf options are feasible. I wanted to add like a pair of boots with like a thin heel, like not a block heel, in black and pointed, so but something very elegant, because some of the styles that I had seen felt a bit like too edgy for me. So I definitely tried to find the right style, and I think I found it at Vince Camuto. I actually just tried them on and they are perfect. They also do wide calf and extra wide calf options, so I took the wide calf option obviously, and they fit so great, and I feel like they really like make you taller also, and really like makes your legs look slimmer than some of the other boots that I have that are knee high. So I would really recommend. I'm going to show you that in a second. Yeah, I also picked up some Ralph's coffee beans that I need to grind for next week. I don't think I've ever bought beans from Ralph's before, but they're from, I think it's La Colombe who does, yeah, it's actually La Colombe who does their beans, so they're always excellent, and that's always why I love to go there for coffee. So I picked some up, decaf, because I only drink coffee with a taste. So yeah, I need to grind this and to make my granola tonight, because I ran out. And yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna wind down very early. It's just 6 o'clock now, but it's getting very dark very early, which I'm not mad about because I actually really like it. But yeah, I just want to wind down because I'm very exhausted, and after I show you the boots, I will pick up my camera tomorrow morning to show you a little bit around the neighborhood, and I want to unbox like my little Alexa with you. We'll probably set it up, and I also want to show you like the little light bulb that I'm going to link it to have a little ambience in my room. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let me show you the boots first, and then maybe we can do that tonight, we'll see. Okay, so the lighting is not the best, but that'll do. I just put on my dish sweater. I'll link it down below, like the whole outfit, so you can have a look. And these are the Goelia shorts that I showed you last week, and then my Rose Paris black jacket. And these are the boots. And I added some mocha tights from Calcedonia. And so they have a thin, like high heel, but it's only, so it's 85 millimeters. I'm not sure exactly how much that is in inches, unfortunately. But I really wanted something that looked still elegant, but in black, which is not always the case. So that's why I added the jacket as well in black. So it ties it in nicely with the different colors. And yeah, they're very, very comfortable, which I didn't think they would necessarily be, because I have like massive problems with my feet and I can't really wear high heels anymore. I feel like these really elevate the outfit. I really wanted something that I could wear, for example, like around Christmas time with like a black dress to just look, you know, elegant. The other options that I have in black are not necessarily like elegant per se, but I feel like they fit very well. So very happy with these. I believe they exist in other colors as well, so they will be linked down below anyway, and feel free to have a look. They exist in different sizes in terms of cuffs also, which is very nice. And yeah, they just elevate the outfit. I think with like black jeans that could be very nice too, but I think I prefer with tights and shorts or like a dress to dress it up a little bit. So that's just one of the looks I have in mind for those, but I'll definitely come up with more and keep showing them to you because I think they will be very versatile throughout the season. Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing really well. I actually got ready way later than I thought I would this morning. I was supposed to go on an early morning walk, and it's now 11 a.m. and I'm only going now. But that's okay because I did a lot of things this morning. I actually woke up at like 8, which hasn't happened in ages because I was very, very tired and I didn't sleep well at all. So unfortunately, I'm not that as rested as I thought I would be today. I'll just turn the day around, but I spent my morning just editing and preparing all the different like reels, TikToks, and everything that I want to share in the next couple of weeks. So I actually gained some time with that. So I'm very happy that that's done. It's a bit less stress for the rest of the day, and I just need to edit the vlog this afternoon. So I got a head start on this at least. You can see my little setup, like everything is still there. But I'm gonna go on a very long walk, and I'm so excited, honestly, just be outside. It is the most, hello. Sorry, got cut off because Mary was coming back. So I lost track of my thoughts. I just set up my Alexa as well, so I will show you that. Okay, so this is the Alexa that I added to my bedroom. I bought it in white because I thought it would look nice. You can't really notice it. I need to figure out a bit more like the cable situation because it's not ideal, but this is actually so cool. I just activated the light setup. I haven't done anything else for now, but I need to look into more details on how it works and the different features that you can use. Actually, let me try this on. Alexa, turn on the light. Okay, this is so cool. Love it. That's also one of the reasons I bought it, is that I wanted to have a red light for like the evenings in here so that I can wind down. I already have this on my bedside table with the hatch, but I also wanted the actual light to be able to be red at night to wind down. So I think it's going to be a great addition. And I also want to be able to play like podcast on this in the morning instead of my phone. I still need to figure this out. I just connected Spotify earlier today. So yeah, I'm very, very happy about this. Alexa, turn off the light.
Okay.
There we go. Oh my god, I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna be talking nonstop to it, and Mary's gonna think like, who is she talking to? I'm very excited, but it's such a beautiful sunny day outside. So I'm gonna go out right now and take you on a long walk. Good afternoon, everyone. It is almost 3, so most of the day is already gone, unfortunately, but I went on a super long walk this morning and it was honestly so enjoyable. That's exactly what I needed. I hadn't done that in a very long time, and I feel like fall is finally here in New York properly, even in the park and everywhere. The next few weeks are definitely going to be glorious. So when I'm in Europe, it's going to be very pretty here, but it's still going to be very pretty for Thanksgiving and like the rest of November. But I'm putting you here because I think the light is okay. So we're changing my little setup for once. But yeah, I went on a super long walk and then I wanted to stop for coffee at Euro, but it was actually closed. I think it might be closed on Sundays. I didn't check before. I just came back home, ate a little lunch, and then went for grocery shopping. So everything is set up. My lunch is ready for tomorrow. So everything is set. I just need now to edit the vlog. Before I do that and publish it tonight, I wanted to show you a few things that I got from Zitomer. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but it's that pharmacy on Madison Avenue, and they have such a good selection of like brands that you can't necessarily find everywhere, or that are either a little more high-end or just a bit more niche. So I just like to go there to browse a little bit, and obviously I ended up buying some things. I stocked up on my Marvis toothpaste that I use. I've used it for like, I would say a few months now, but it's really good. It's definitely a bit more expensive than the other ones, but like the feeling when you use it is just great and just different from any other kind of toothpaste I've used before. And you also just need to use a little bit of it. So 175 milliliter one lasts for a very long time actually. And I also picked up a small one for when I travel, and I wanted to try the jasmine mint one. I have never tried it before and I have no idea if it's gonna be good, but I thought for my travels it's gonna be nice to have like a little one but still from the same brand. And yeah, it's the purple one. So I will link these two below. They're available on Amazon as well if you want to try, or you know, just if you're curious to try something else, definitely have a look. And the last thing that I bought is, with my friend Emily, we're actually talking about like hairstyling and a lot of things like that. I was giving her some tips and tricks of some of the things that I've learned recently or tried recently. She was telling me that she just bought a day styling cream, and I thought, oh, actually I don't have a styling cream, and that might be the missing piece in the puzzle for me to actually be able to achieve like that kind of sleek bun without having to use that much hairspray, because I do use a lot of hairspray and it's kind of crunchy, and it's not that's not what I prefer, but it's the best I can do at the moment. So I was looking for like alternatives, and I bought a kind of, it's called Buildable Texture from Moroccan Oil, and I've tried some of their products before, I believe, like their shampoo or conditioner, and I really liked it. And I saw that Mary also bought some shampoo and conditioner, so I'm gonna ask her how she likes the ones she's using right now. But yeah, I wanted to try this. In French it's the pâte texturisante, so I'm not sure, like texture clay. So I'm not sure that's exactly what I had in mind, but I definitely want to try and see what I can do with that. I think I'm gonna try this for the first time tomorrow morning, and I'll report back. I'll let you know if it's good. But if you have tried it, let me know what you think, or if there are any other products that you use to do like a sleek bun without looking too crunchy but not greasy either. I'm gonna try this one. I'll link it as well if you're interested or if you're in the market for something like this. Yeah, so that was my little haul from today. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It wasn't like super interesting per se because I didn't include like a lot of things in there or a lot of try on things. But next week, Mary's leaving for her birthday mid next week. So I'm gonna be on my own next weekend, but I have an appointment next Saturday at the Brightwood for a facial. They invited me to come over and discover, like, I'm not sure exactly which treatment I'm gonna have, but it's to discover one of their facials, I believe. So I'm very excited for this, especially because I am flying the following week. It's gonna be like a good reset before I leave for my vacations. We're gonna do that next weekend, probably start packing or preparing for my European trip. We're probably gonna do that together. I might style some looks with you so we can get ready to leave the following week. I hope you enjoyed this short, I'm not sure it's gonna be short, but on this shorter vlog and kind of casual vlog, and that you got some good spots or product recommendations out of it. And I will talk to you next week.